All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yada,
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yada, yada.
When Stanley came to a set of two open...
I'm surprised that this guy hasn't gotten
meeting room, and
bored of
Stanley
this
knew it
charade.
perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Because this charade's getting old.
And here it was,
Very
the lounge. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'll get to you later.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Do you know your enemy? You know your enemy, you gotta know the enemy. Alright, do you know your enemy?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
Really?
Please,
Who?
stop trying to make every decision by yourself. I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
I'm just gonna go
to
through.
put your work aside.
Dr. Smile
to let
friend.
her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Ow.
That's her, Stanley.
You know what?
You need to be the
Fuck
one
the
to
phone.
do this. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug
Yes,
the
I
phone?
unplugged the phone, you
But that
bitch.
wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible.
Oh,
Let me
you
double
knew it was
check.
possible.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
Yeah,
As
sure,
it
that's
comes
clearly
in,
how it is.
Fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't
Really,
understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible.
Wait, what?
I can't believe it. How had I not noticed
What?
it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Took you this long to find that
I
out?
can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If
Quit
you
breaking
made
the
any
fourth
more
wall.
wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
There's no
Well,
severity
I
of
won't
the
have that kind
issue.
of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
I'm
Please
graduated
observe this
culinary
helpful
school
instructional video.
with graduated high school prior to. I'm clearly...
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person
What?
who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack."
Practice. My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back sack and crack.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best
Okay.
part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8?
Yeah, I do.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
Oh, fuck
and
you
the
too.
feeling
I'm
should
not-
subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Really?
Ah, welcome
What the
back.
hell?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry.
Danger
Now that you're
everywhere.
properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Really? Okay. Is this where I go? No. So I can... Oh, I see. It doesn't give me any other choices
Now that we know your
here.
choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
But I want
Imagine
to.
the
It's so
main character
fun.
dying senselessly
It's
halfway
fun
through
dying.
the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Well, nothing else in here seems to deteriorate, so... We're kind of fine. See, look, no place is deteriorating right now. Deteriorating. See, the
Almost
lounge is
there.
fine.
You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Really?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing
Okay.
responsibly and always putting the story
Okay.
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
He entered the door
his
on
left.
his right.
No! Why did you do that?
Ooh, now it's
Quickly,
deteriorating.
Hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay, I guess we do have to go this way anyways. Ooh.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that?
I got a
What did you
kick.
think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my
Yeah, it would.
story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I
Tomorrow,
can't
complete
erase that
today's
knowledge.
unfinished agenda
I'll have to
items,
live with
right
it
next day's
forever.
agenda items reflect.
Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way.
Grr
Is it better to
everywhere,
shut the game down
everywhere.
entirely? To willingly destroy
Grr
all of my
everywhere.
work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Wait, what do you mean shut
I
the game down?
have to.
Whoa. No.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so
fuck
clever.
happened?
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You
Yeah,
just
I
had to
did.
See? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
But I'm not
He
Stanley.
actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
But I'm not Stanley.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
No, I'm not. I'm 20. Oh, wait, to most people, 20 is considered still a child.
If you'd just
My
gone
mistake.
through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so
You tried
hard.
so hard, and you got so hard, and in the end, it doesn't really matter.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly.
Ooh,
and
I went back
always
to normal.
putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay,
All right.
fine, I'll deal with your shit.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fine, I'll go this way. There. You happy? Good.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase,
Ooh.
Stanley
They
walked
blocked it off.
upstairs to his boss's office.
He really is giving me no other chances to screw up the story.
Stepping inside his manager's office,
Ooh,
Stanley
different.
was once again
Ooh,
stunned
panda.
to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Oh, really?
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Oh, last week.
Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115.
Night Shark 115.
Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I've been speaking it in the receiver on the wall. What else do you want from me? Ring, 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 banana phone.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
No, I didn't mishear you.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Stepping in the sliding zone.
Okay,
I'm trying to.
Fine, you're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously.
Does he
If you
now?
didn't want to see what I
Does
had
he
to
now?
show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You
No,
could have
I
done
did go
whatever
through the door on the
hell
right, but you
wanted
didn't
over
really
there.
let me do
Why
anything.
did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me.
Woof,
Explain
woof.
yourself, you coward.
You're a coward.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered
Ooh.
the door on his left.
Ooh. I'm up above.
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the
Da 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 da.
It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong.
Credits. That's the end, folks. No, it's not. We're gonna keep going on this, obviously.
Please choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
Oh, he's freaking out right now.
Time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right.
Oh, poor narrator.
Decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Oh, we're back again.